So what is the energy that Capricorn needs to know coming into the month of January? Happy birthday, Capricorn, for those who have yet to have their birthdays, and happy belated birthday to those who have already enjoyed their birthday. Okay, the energy at the bottom of the deck is children come into play in your financial life. It looks like you'll be making a judgment call on what you may, the daddy energy may provide for children. Since this is the bearded guy on the Emperor card, some of you may have, you know, nieces and nephews and people that you want to help. So at Christmas time, it looks like you add to their college fund or stocks and bonds, because it's so Capricornian, right? Be so smart, Capricorn. And that's a lesson you're trying to teach the young people that you know. Okay. So energetically, you're coming out for the month of January as having great enthusiasm, great energy. This actually really speaks to the fact that many of you feel as though if you're physically fit, that you make more money. And there may be some truth to that, because you know, it looks like when you have a lot of high energy, a lot of new excitement, a new exciting beginning, someplace you want to go or travel to, and your money in abundance, it shows that you're entering the month with a high level of fun, anticipation, happiness. It looks as though some of you may be, you know, going to a conference or a class or something, and here we go. The Three of Coins can be learning something, but it also can be a new collaboration with somebody in an artistic or a creative project of some sort. These are the sorts of things that, like, maybe you might see a speech given by, you know, at the seminars where they really pump you up. I mean, Tony Robbins is an inspirational speaker. It looks as though you may go with a group of people. Also, you may take a trip. Your intuition is your guide. It shows also that recently a female energy or feminine energy has given you a lot of love, a lot of affection. This can be a person who is a friend, it could be a lover, it could be a wife, it could be an adult child who has been giving you a lot of love. I'm also getting Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Capricorn, you are really masters of understanding that every single day has abundance. Oftentimes Capricorn is very Cancerian-like, because Cancer rules the 7th house in the solar chart, and it shows that most Capricorns take their relationships very seriously. The happiness is a requirement. I'm getting that you're going to take control of a situation. I'm getting that you're going to absolutely leave something behind that doesn't serve you. I'm getting that you found out, you learned that somebody told you a lie or was dishonest with you. And it shows that it was one of these people that you care about very deeply. The Eight of Swords says, you know, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That is how you will take your stance with this person. It also means that in the future you will not help them. In the future it will be like, well, here you were, you know, and it looks like it could be a child, an adult child. It looks like it could even be a younger friend. But somebody talked you into something that you realize was not in your best interest. It doesn't look like it really hurt you financially. You know, your Wheel of Fortune is turning here. But what it does say, though, is that you feel as though somebody played a game with you. It also, if you're looking at investments, it looks as though you were able to discern that a certain investment you were considering is, maybe you did a Better Business report, you know, Better Business Bureau report. You're finding out that somehow somebody around you doesn't have your best interest at heart monetarily, and you simply shut it down. As Liz Lemon would say, shut it down. The Sage says that that's a very strong energy. The Hierophant energy basically says that you are always very careful with investments, and you will continue to be. That at the end of the day, you feel very abundant, very stable, and that you allow people to come and present to you almost as though you are the king sitting on a throne, and you know that at the end of the day, your stability comes from tossing every idea out the window that looks like it could go up in smoke. So it shows that your discernment is very powerful. You have been burned in the past. You definitely have. But it also shows that it's not going to happen again. Never again. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. I'm going to use my foxy intuition to really make good judgments about money. So I like this energy for you because it looks like you totally avoid trouble. You totally avoid things that have plagued you in the past because you learned, and it looks as though you will make a very good choice. The Wheel of Fortune does show that you will have a good investment. It doesn't look like that investment comes along this particular month. I'm looking at this and I don't really have an ace for timing, but the cards would say that it would be probably at least 2 months or 8 weeks before you see something else that you think might be worthy. Although this card also tells me, because it is a Wheel of Fortune, within the next 10 months or 10 weeks or the window of time in between, that you will find a worthy investment. So let's look at the oracle cards here, laws of attraction, and the message that the Spirit has for you for your abundance. Your message is not to force issues. These cards, look at that. I can't force them. Okay, so that also tells us something. Don't force an investment. Anybody who tries to rush you into making a decision is somebody who is being foxy and could cause a problem in your life. Okay, so let's cut the deck and pull your oracle. So I always think the shuffle of the cards is so telling because it gives me energetically what's happening during the shuffle. Okay, so your advice is, I can always tell the difference. I can always tell a difference in financial and abundance story. What anyone else has or does not have anything to do with you. The only thing that affects your experience is the way you utilize the non-physical energy with your thought. Your abundance or lack of it is your experience and has nothing to do with anybody else and nothing to do with what they're doing or having. It only has to do with you and your perspective. It only has to do with your offering of thought. And if you want your fortunes to shift, you have to begin telling a different story. So that is your reading, Capricorn. It was a joy speaking with you. Please like, subscribe, share, comment below, and thank you so much for your time.